Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the Masika. Sika, no, Sika. Masika Kalysha. So the other day we talked about Matt Barnes and I think that's his fiance, the woman that he's with, Beverly Johnson's daughter. Um, I have a horrible time with names. I think her first name is pronounced Anansa, and her last name is Sims. I'm just gonna call her Miss Sims. So Miss Sims, and I'll put the link to the video where we discussed this in the description box. Well, Miss Sims, long story short, exposed Matt and said that Matt had slept with 8 women. Matt Barnes had slept with 8 women in the month of March. Now, for the girls and boys, non binary, non gender conforming folk who don't understand what I'm saying, it's February the 2nd. And she said that Matt had 8 infidelities in 1 month. She has come out and she has dropped receipts. And when I tell you the receipts are receding, okay? Girl, I said, oh, Seeker, girl. Seeker, let me tell y'all something. I don't make up the mess. I just report the mess. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. I don't know if it happened or not. But based off of the timeline, when I tell you Miss Sims, the timeline is timelining, baby. I said, oh, baby, she's one of those girls. She's one of those girls who's going to make sure that she dots her I's and crosses her T's. Let's go ahead and get into the receipts, all right? So this is what she posted. This is according to on site. So the first receipt that she posted, I'm going to post this on the screen. We're going to go through this together, okay? So we have Matt Barnes, all right? This is flight DL 1049. Flight number DL 1049, seat number 02A. I said, okay, come on, first class. Okay. I'm not even mad at it. All right. Now, I want you to also take a look at Masika's receipt. Masika's flight is DL 1049 and her seat is 02B. Now, Masika's flight is departing um, LAX at 7:40 and it's arriving at 11 p.m. Matt's flight, again, this is DLT 1049, was departing at 7:40 p.m. and arriving at 11 p.m. Now, it looked as though Matt stayed at the Omni, but they met up at the Embassy Suites to do a little 1-2. Now, let me just say something. I have done a little 1-2 at the Embassy Suites before. Okay, the Embassy Suites is cute. It can get the job done. You know what I'm saying? But I did kind of judge Masika, Masika just a little bit. Girl, you really went and laid your back on the Embassy Suite sheets after you're messing with a millionaire? Girl, what? But I get it. I get it. It's kind of like, girl, you just trying to get it in. A little 1-2. So I guess it really don't matter where it happens at, as long as it can happen. I guess that's the end goal. Is to just get it in. So as you can see, let's go back to Matt's receipt. Matt, he stayed. I'm assuming he stayed at the Omni Hotel. That's the Omni Hotel because I put the address in my phone to see what hotel. But it also says Omni too. So he stayed at the Omni Hotel, and then he traveled from. I'm sorry. The address that he went to was 2601 Canyon Boulevard. That's in Boulder, Colorado. That's also where Masika checked in at Saturday. So it was just a one night stay. Masika was there just for one night. She was getting it in, right? She stayed at the Embassy Suites, 2601 Cannon Boulevard. Now, Masika came out and Masika said, this is what Masika said. And remember, I said in my video, Masika, you ain't saying nothing. You said a whole bunch of nothing. Masika came out and said, I am absolutely in no way having an affair of any sort with Matt. And what did I say the other day, y'all? I said, her saying I'm absolutely in no way having an affair of any sort with Matt don't have nothing to do with whether you did before. See, you got to listen to how the girls word stuff. Because at this point, she's probably not lying. When she sent this out, the day that she sent this out, girl, she probably wasn't having an affair with Matt Barnes. But that don't mean that you were not in the past. And depending on what you consider your relationship with Matt Barnes, you might not consider it an affair. You see what I'm saying? Masika, based off these receipts, Masika, Masika Kalysha, based off of these receipts, girl, you was fucking that lady's husband. Okay? And her husband was fucking you. Based off of these receipts, girl, I mean, girl, there's no way that this a coincidence. Shout out to Nene Leaks. There's no way that this is a coincidence. It's just not. This is too specific. Girl, the same flight, sitting right beside each other, going to the same hotel. Girl, at this point, girl, y'all catching the same flight. Now, don't get it twisted. Matt Barnes and Masika are just not a Beyonce and Jay-Z. But I could see a few people recognizing Matt and Masika. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're probably black, you would definitely probably know who Masika is if you've probably watched Love and Hip Hop. Again, I know I know Masika's not this mega reality TV star, but if I saw Masika, I would know who Masika was. So the simple fact that y'all went to me the extreme of flying together, sitting right beside each other, but then girl, it appears as though he stayed at one hotel and then y'all met up at the Embassy Suites to do what y'all was gonna do. Hell, y'all should have just stayed at the same hotel at this point. Girl, this is a mess. But this is right on brand for Masika. No shade to Masika. I don't have no issues with Masika. But wasn't that the first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood when Masika and Hazel E got into it? Because I think Hazel E was talking to that trifling ass nigga. What was his name? The light skinned nigga. Young Bird. Was this Young Bird or Young Birth? I think Young Bird. Yes. And I think didn't Masika start messing with him too after she knew that Hazel was messing with Young Bird? Wasn't it something like that? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong because that was a long time ago. I don't remember all the details of the first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. But I remember Masika and Hazel used to be sisters, right? Y'all correct me with that story because I could be wrong. Listen, y'all already know I'm always conflicted on stuff like this. I am because a part of me feels like, girl, don't nobody owe you nothing. I'm talking about Miss Sims. Masika don't owe Miss Sims nothing. The fact of the matter is, if your man kept his dick in his pants, it wouldn't be. There would be no side chicks. There wouldn't be any cheating. Yes, a side chick can say no, but there shouldn't be any. There shouldn't even be anything to say no to. But then on the flip side, this is the flip side. And on the flip side, it's like Masika not gonna convince me that she didn't know that Miss Sims was with Matt Barnes. I can see it. I can see if Anissa wanted to whoop Masika's ass. I can see it because it's like, girl, you knew that nigga was with me, girl. But then again, if on the other side of the coin, it's like Masika doesn't owe him nothing. I mean, owe her nothing. And I really do believe that side chicks are created by men. If men did not cheat, if men honored their commitment, right, then there would be no side chick. Even if the side chick wanted to be with the man, it's still the man's responsibility to say no, especially if you are in a committed monogamous relationship, or at least you're supposed to be. Every situation is not so black and white. Sometimes I will side with even girl, because even remember when Martell, the whole mess with Martell, Ariane, and Melody, I was like, girl, y'all really don't know what Martell is telling that girl. It's not like Melody was this big superstar, and you know what I'm saying. And Ariane came in the picture, knew who she was, and then when I saw that interview which she did with Tasha K, I was like, oh girl, you a mess. I just be wanting to hear what people have to say. Sometimes I do. But in this scenario, I could see how Masika could get her ass whooped. Now Miss Sims don't give me like she fighting T. She don't give me like she fight. You know what I'm saying? Miss Sims give me she called the cops, right? Masika, you know she gonna fight. But I don't know. Do y'all think Masika is wrong? A part of me feels like Masika is wrong. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. A part of me feels like Masika is wrong. But then again, it's also like Matt. Matt is trash. But Miss Sims, you knew the nigga was trash. And from what the people said in the comments section, they had a reality show and they said Matt used to talk to her like she was crazy on the show. I don't know. I don't watch it and I'm not watching it. So you got with a trash ass nigga and you thought because you was Beverly Johnson's daughter, you was gonna be treated differently. And he still dragged your ass and dogged your ass out too. Girl, you better be running to the clinic to go get tested. If we on some real shit, on some real shit. Girl, you gonna wake up one day and your coochie lips gonna be sitting in the seat of your panties, girl. Fooling with a nigga like Matt. I heard slanging dick everywhere and putting it in everybody. She'll be. Let me tell you something. If that lady don't leave Matt after doing all this carrying on she doing down to the internet, now I'm not mad at these receipts. I'm not mad at what she doing because girl, it's giving us something to talk about. Just messy ass. But girl, on some real shit though, if she don't leave Matt after this, we gonna call her stupid, stupid and dumb. If you doing all this carrying on, Miss Sims, bitch, you shouldn't even be at the house today. You better be, girl. You better be at your mama's house with them kids until you can find you a place to stay. She will be a fool if she stayed with that man after she let us know this tea. Anyways, do y'all think that Masika is wrong? Do y'all think both of them are wrong? Because I feel like Masika knew that man was in a relationship. But hell, on some real shit, he knew he was in a relationship too. Y'all see, I go back and forth. I feel like it falls more on the person who's in the committed relationship than I do the person than the other person. I don't give a damn if it was gay, straight, bi, pan. It always falls on the person who is in the committed relationship. But then, Masika, you knew that girl. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm back and forth. I think I'm more so on it's Matt's fault. I'm sorry. I think I just made my mind up. It's Matt's fault. Because Matt is the one in the committed relationship. Masika don't have a commitment to Anissa at all. That ain't my sister. That ain't my friend. Girl, even if I knew about it, girl, at the end of the day, I don't owe her shit. But then it's kind of like, girl, it kind of puts you in a trifling whole category too. Especially if you already have a reputation of doing this. Does Masika have a reputation of doing shit like this? Masika, you gonna end up in a river, girl. You gonna fuck around with the wrong bitch, and she gonna sneak up on you and whoop your ass. Okay? Because there's some crazy ass bitches out there who will go to jail over a nigga. Girl, I'm not one of them. Girl, you can have them, sister. Girl, I don't want the nigga. Girl, I'm not going to jail over no nigga. Hello. But girls and boys will go to jail over trade. Girl, the punks will be at the club fighting over trade in a heartbeat. Dirty dick, girl, no job, girl, no income, having trade. You know how y'all do over a piece of dick? Anyways, I'm gone. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Who in the wrong? Matt, Masika, both of them. Is it Matt? Is it Masika? I think it's more so Matt. That's my final verdict. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know that I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna go majority rules. That's over. I'm gonna let y'all decide. I'm gonna let y'all tell me what it is, and then I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna come back and tell y'all what I think. Who at fault? I'm gonna let y'all tell me this time because I don't know. All right. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.